Okay. That's hard as fuck. My name is Daenerys Targaryen. I'm here joined with ChatGPT and my colleague. That's you. You gotta go.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's me. That's me. Okay, yeah. This is Trevor Leahy coming to you live. Where are we? We're in the Big Apple.
We're Harvard students.
Harvard students. in
Yeah.
Big Apple.
Yeah, we're Harvard students in New York City.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, we're Harvard students in New York City coming to you live. Daenerys Targaryen and Trevor Leahy and ChatGPT. And yeah, this is our first podcast ever
In the briefing room.
in the briefing room.
It's where things happen.
Yeah, where things happen. So, being that we're college students, to kind of like set some background and things, I would love to hear about spring break. And, I feel like that's like a very like quintessential college thing that people think about when they think about college, right? So I want to hear about your spring break, Trevor Leahy.
Okay, I don't even know. I still don't know how to bring this up without all right, no, you go again. Just you do your spring break.
Okay, I want to provide clarification as to why there's like this again language and all of that.
We're gonna re-record this like 50 times because
Yeah, this is already like our 12th re-recording.
at least 20. This is 20 re-record.
So I liked yours though. Yours is really good, but yeah, I'll do mine. So thinking about spring breaks, right, and then thinking about like the best one or the one that's at least most memorable to me was
Just getting beat all the time. Just getting beat.
every day for a spring
Just
break.
beat every day for spring break. Just being a hoodlum,
That's yours.
Yeah, you just get beat
You just get beat.
by your parents for doing nothing.
Yeah.
It's life.
Anyway, my spring break, the better spring break. Let's just get into it.
Just move on. Move on.
Yeah. Anyway, my spring break, when we were going to, my friends and I, we had decided to shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going.
Okay.
Cough into the mic. This is a production.
Okay. Okay. Nobody wants to hear about you getting beat. We're gonna move on to my story. So
Yeah, quit whining, dude. Just quit complaining.
So for mine, I was going to San Diego with my friends. We had decided to go to Cali for one of our spring breaks. This is sophomore spring break. And we decided to go there, but for very different reasons, right? My friends, I guess we could not name.
We don't have to name.
We don't have to name, but we're going to name them.
Nobody named names.
I was literally about to name them.
Name them.
And my friends, dude, instead of like naming their actual names, you could bleep out the actual names, and I could just like. So my friends, Mike Lazowski, and
I'll put in like.
Do you want their actual names, or we could just do these fictional names?
What? That's what I'm thinking. What do we call them?
No, let's just keep this in, dude. This is good shit. This is authentic.
This is real, dude. This is real.
Okay, whatever. Just, dude, how about we switch it up? So instead of I call Lee, and then instead of I call, so I give them different names and I swap them. That way nobody can track it back to me.
Riveting.
Right. So
Wonders, dude.
Yeah. Let's just do that one.
Yeah,
So okay, I'm with my friends. Sarosh and Leo, but we're going to San Diego for a spring break, but we're going for very different reasons, right? I wanted to go because I wanted to try surfing for the very first time. Among like whatever other things we got at San Diego, it's a very, humid, very awesome place to be for spring break. They wanted to go because they thought about California and they thought about getting high.
Great.
So very different things, right? So we get there. We immediately go to the beach because that's where the Venn diagram of our interests kind of intersects, right? So they could find some people that might help them with their needs, and then I could, surf, right?
Intersex. And help you with your needs.
Dude, we are going to have to figure out a way to just tape your mouth. So this podcast is you and me, but you can't talk.
I took a blue chew before this. I took a blue chew. Sponsor me. I'm pitching a tent.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, man. So we get to the beaches of San Diego pretty shortly after the drive, and immediately, right, I get my onesie and I get my surfboard. I hit the water. They go and
Why is
they,
this so sexual, bro?
dude, it's not at
We're gonna have
all.
to re-record this, dude.
It's
I'm
not.
low-key cheesing over here. You guys can't see, but
Every minute you just take an article of clothing off. I don't know how I feel being fucking trapped in this room with a gorilla-sized man that's naked. That's fucking.
I could barricade us in here.
Oh,
Right now.
for additional context, this guy Trevor Leahy
Steroid addict.
literally takes steroids and is big as fuck. Bicep is the size of my head. But yeah, dude. So we get to the beach, right? And I immediately get the surfboard, go in the water. I'm trying surfing. I'm out there for like 2 or 3 minutes and maybe 2 seconds of actually being on the board. And by on the board, I was on my knees.
Oh yeah.
Pause.
Bro.
Well, okay, pause, but fast forward. Not in a gay way. I wasn't. It was. I was on the surfboard, and so I was new to it, so I hadn't known, and I just fully went out, didn't really like have instruction or whatever, and so I'm walking on the water, and I had realized too late that you were actually supposed to shuffle your feet, and you shuffle because you get rid of stingrays and other creatures that hang out at the base of the water, right?
Oh, yeah,
As
that makes
opposed
sense.
to what I was doing. I was doing my stomps and just walking like normal. So I had stepped right on one of these mudger shits. I stepped right on top. I stepped right on top of a stingray, man, and
Oh God.
dude, you're just doing my ad libs. This is great. But yeah, man. So I stepped right on top of the stingray, and and then I get back on the board. I'll make eye contact with this stingray. It's like one of those like Western movies, like right before they shoot each other, we're doing these eyebrow things, and that was my relationship with that particular stingray. It was one of hostility, and so I get back. I do like I'm like kind of paddling. I look like a little bit of an idiot, and I get back to the shore. I immediately run up. I tell one of these lifeguards like, "Hey, dude, I'm dying. This stingray, it got me. I'm gonna die." And the lifeguard told me just, "Hey, man, chillax the fuck out." He gave me one of these shakas because he's from Cali and they're all hippies.
Nice.
And so he just told me to chill. And he gave me a bucket of hot water, some bandages, and he told me like, "Hey, just you're not having an allergic reaction. Just hang out for a couple minutes. You're gonna be fine." I'll put my foot in the hot water and I call up my friends. I tell them, "Hey guys, I'm not gonna be fine. A stingray got me. It's bad. Blood everywhere. I think they're gonna have to amputate. I've already lost both my legs and they're still gonna have to amputate my third leg. It's really bad. Everything's going down here." And they tell me, "Hey man, look, we're only here for one reason, and that's it doesn't concern you right now. We're
That's
just
the
trying to get high."
beaches.
Huh?
That's the beaches.
I don't even
Trying
know.
to get some beaches.
No, they're trying to get some joints.
Some
man.
beaches.
Oh yeah, sure.
Look at that.
I don't think you're gonna be able to cut out everything you say.
We can get that.
No, dude, just let it go. It doesn't even matter.
It don't matter.
It literally
That's
doesn't
not
matter.
bad. That's
Dude,
not
I'm not
bad.
gonna lie. Don't cut out anything.
Yeah.
Don't cut out
I won't.
anything
I
at
won't.
all.
I won't.
Okay, good.
Cut that.
Anyway, so I call them up. I tell them I'm gonna die. They don't come to my rescue. They're off doing their own thing. And this guy, he walks by me. He's unhoused. He sees
Unhoused.
Yeah, he sees me and my
Unhoused.
vulnerability. He's looking all rough for wear, and he tells me
Rougher wear. What did he look like?
he was a white man.
What?
He was a white. He was dressed like one of the like Last of Us characters. You know what I mean? Like had very like, or he looked he looked
he-
like he'd been through some shit.
Did he have shoes on?
I
Did
don't
he have
know.
a full head of hair?
Dude, I think he did. I could pull up a picture of him. He and I took a selfie.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Could use that as
We'll,
a
we'll put
thumbnail.
that. Yeah, we'll put that in the video. That'll be
Yeah.
up right there. You see it. The audience sees it.
Okay.
I can't see it.
We can't see it, but the audience can see it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Dude, imagine it's just a picture and it's just like a normal dude. And then I'm just, he's wearing like a suit or something. I'm just like, well, he looked a little rough for wear. And that's just because he's from California.
bro,
That's the only
bro was
reason I
homeless
say
as
that.
Fuck, dude. Yeah.
He's just a normal
It's a
dude.
normal ass dude.
But yeah, dude. So walks up to me. He tells me, "Hey, man, somebody's gonna have to pee on that." And so R. Kelly over here, he got confused because I think there's obviously like the jellyfish, right? Where it's like you pee on jellyfish. I don't even think that's a stingray thing. I think that's a jellyfish
That's
thing.
not even a jellyfish thing, by the way.
It's not even.
I looked
okay.
that up because I've been stung by a jellyfish, and you're not supposed to pee on them. It's actually really bad for you. It's like full of bacteria and shit. Like you're not supposed to do that. It's not sterile. Pee is like low-key. You know, it's the waste of your body.
Really?
Yeah, you're not like supposed to like pee on somebody.
Dude, I love how we have the local health expert, just steroid. Well, actually.
well, actually, you know, scientific what does, bro. But dude, but yeah,
So-
bro's living my dream.
That's incredible.
yeah.
So like the R. Kelly Discord just fully like brainwashed the human population into believing that you have to pee on
R.
injuries.
Kelly Discord.
Dude, so a bunch of
That's
fucking
a psyop, bro. That is a psyop.
a bunch of pedophiles just told everyone this, and we all just like digest it.
Well, no. Well, so you know, I actually was lying. You actually are supposed to pee on it, and even in a podcast while we're recording this, you're supposed to be peeing. You're supposed to get peed on while we're recording this as well. And honestly, you should shoot a video of it for the audience and just for me personally. Just keep it for later. I would like to use it.
I'm starting to get the sense that you're attracted to me.
I don't know. What are you talking about? Maybe.
Dude, you are built like a fucking gorilla, by the way.
I appreciate that.
And one
dude.
thing I don't think we ever really think about. You know how? Oh wait, I should finish this, and I want to talk about AIDS naturally.
You should finish this.
But I'm gonna finish this real quick. I only need like 3 more seconds.
No, finish.
So yeah, R. Kelly over here trying to pee on me. You know, I'm trying to hop away from him like the damn Pixar lamp. I only got 1 foot. The other foot was stung. So I'm calling up my friends. I'm telling them, "Hey guys, I'm about to die. This fucking really rough for wear businessman." I'm gonna say businessman because the whole call back to the bit earlier about how it could be dressed nice. But anyway, he's trying to pee on me. Things are going really bad. They say, "Oh, dude, sorry, we haven't accomplished our goal yet. So you can kind of just deal with that." And so I sit down, I kind of accept my fate, and then he, homeless dude, reaches his hand into his pocket. He pulls out something. He pulls out a joint, lights it, puts it in his mouth, tells me, "Hey, man, I'm going to have to pee on that." I call up my friends.
So crazy.
I call up my friends. I
Such a
tell
brat.
them, shut the fuck up. I call up my friends. I tell them, "Hey, guys, this guy, he's really trying to fucking pee on me. I don't really know how to get away, yada, 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 yada." I'm going on and on and on. And I eventually say, and he just pulled out a fucking joint. And then they immediately hear that word come running over to me faster than the damn ambulance. And then we're all united on this bench. And I'm gonna kind of leave it off ambiguously as to whether or not I got peed on or not. But anyway, naturally.
The world doesn't have to know.
Yeah, naturally I
How you
want
got
to.
peed on.
Yeah, so that story's done, and now I want to get political. And so, there's this whole Dave Chappelle bit about how AIDS had, he's questionable about how AIDS had started from monkeys. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
I've heard it before. I can't remember it now. I've seen it when I was really young. I can't recall it. If you say anything about it, I'll remember it instantly.
Well, so monkeys built like you, really big, right? The whole thing is that AIDS is in monkeys, right? And then
Allegedly. Okay. That's probably not fair to say. No. Seriously, there's something to say about AIDS being brought into the population purposefully to affect certain kinds of people, certain races, certain, types of, possibly the gay persuasion. And I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. Could possibly be gay myself.
Dude, we had a whole conversation, a whole group huddle about, hey, let's not talk about race at all.
Okay. We can cut the race. We can cut that.
Dude, don't cut anything.
We're not cutting shit.
Don't cut
We're
anything.
not cutting a fucking thing.
Don't cut. Actually, don't cut anything.
Okay.
Don't cut anything.
Got it.
Yeah, man. And one of the things that he talks about, right? And this is fully reliving his bit, but it's like, he talks about how people had sex with monkeys and supposedly that had started AIDS. It's a whole like conspiracy theory.
Which you've seen the hot monkeys? Edit in a hot monkey from China with boobs. You've seen those videos, right? Where they have like full like double D milkers. The audience sees it right now. It's a monkey. It's just shaking its tits and it's like milk flying everywhere. I swear to God.
We have different algorithms.
China monkey. Look it up.
Really?
I could pull it up. We can look at this. Here.
No, it's okay.
Okay. You believe me?
I believe you.
Okay.
Not really. But
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
well, I'm sure if you look up anything on Pornhub, you're gonna have pictures like that. But that's your
Dude, I'm
Instagram,
not
that's your social
looking
media.
up- I'm not looking up monkey sex on Pornhub, dude.
Well, I like what you're telling me. It's pretty questionable. I don't know how you would get that image without.
Okay.
But he has some really good points, man. And so, speaking of AIDS, naturally getting political, very first episode, right? He says that like he's questionable about AIDS having come from monkeys because after you have sex with a monkey, then going back and having sex with a human afterward doesn't feel very realistic.
Wait, no, hold on. Is the monkey coming? You think the monkey's coming?
Well, dude, the same person that would ask that question would have gigantic monkey titties on their algorithm.
I'm just asking. I'm just thinking, like, you get this monkey. Okay, let's imagine it. Okay, put yourself in the shoes here.
Monkey
Of
shoes.
Some monkey shoes, right? All right, never mind. Continue on. I'm not even gonna entertain this idea. Okay, let's just keep going.
No,
We'll
please
edit
do
that out.
tell.
We'll edit
Please
that out.
do
We'll
tell.
edit that out.
Keep going.
Okay.
Anyway,
Audience,
so
think about
so with the whole monkey thing, his whole bit was that after a human has sex with a monkey, they're not very likely to have sex with a human afterward. As in, like, you have sex with a monkey, and then on a Tuesday, and then on a Thursday, you're probably not gonna call up Chanel.
Bro, that's so not true. I've fucked girls worse than a monkey, and then the next day I'm fucking like a normal human being. You know what I mean? That's not true, bro. It's just there's primal urges, bro. Sometimes, bro, it's 3 a.m. and you're calling up the monkey.
Did something else
3
he
a.m.
says?
you're calling up the monkey, huh?
Something else he says in his bit is imagine getting a blowjob from a monkey.
Bro, the teeth.
No.
Have you seen?
No.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, teeth, right? Teeth
Fuck.
is one thing, but also like how they peel bananas,
Yeah.
and like how like people have foreskin, like me, I have foreskin. Do you have foreskin?
Have you seen?
Do you have
I
foreskin?
don't have foreskin actually.
You don't have
That's
foreskin.
tough. Can I see yours? Can I borrow it?
Little hoodie. Dude, they should implement like a thing where you could get foreskin surgically added back.
Or like a little hat for when it's cold outside, because it's actually kind of okay today. But
Do you actually
it's
get cold?
freezing.
Do you actually
Bro,
get cold?
the tip gets fucked.
Is
I
it
swear
actually?
to God, it gets fucked up. Chat, comment down below how cold your fucking tip gets if you get circumcised. I swear to God. And you know what? This is proven, and this isn't me bullshitting. This is proven.
Mhm.
You know what happens to cut off foreskin?
No,
It's
I don't watch those
sold-
videos. We don't have the same algorithm.
Yeah, I'm watching all about baby dicks. It's sold right. Jesus, it's sold right back.
You better
So-
not cut any of this out.
I'm not
by the
cutting
way.
it. I'm not cutting
Okay,
it.
good.
Cut it. But it's sold to the hospital as like stem cells and just meat, like just general So let's say you get like a graft or something, bro, or like
A graft?
yeah, like a skin graft. Like let's say like you have your arm, like half your arm cut off, and you
Oh,
need, like,
okay, yeah.
bro, you might be getting baby foreskin. Bro, people pay. This is okay. In Kentucky, actually, we'll just go off a tangent here. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This story is nuts. In Kentucky, they were aborting babies after they were born.
Oh, really?
I swear to God, this is a story. CNN actually did this story. I swear
Dude,
to God, we can
also
look this
in
up.
that huddle was let's not get political.
Well, no, this
I
isn't
love
political
how-
because this
no,
is
no.
like,
Yeah, because it happened.
this is like,
whatever,
yeah, this is just, it's just like, it's pretty crazy.
I'm excited
Wait,
for.
we're so far off.
I'm
monkey.
excited for all of our future employers to see this.
Yeah. Well, I'm just reporting the news.
No, all good. Yeah,
Just
we're
news
like
report.
independent journalists, right?
We're independent journalists, dude.
Incredibly
This is off the
reputable.
record.
Yeah.
On the record.
On the
Got
record, shown to everyone.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
All of our 2 viewers, including both my mom and my dad.
Bro, okay, but okay, you know, we'll see where this goes. But basically, they were taking these babies.
Mhm.
They were completely alive outside of these women, and these nurses and doctors in Kentucky, and this happened in a couple other states too, actually. They would take these babies and sell them for organs and for like flesh and like for stem cells.
Really?
I swear to God, and this is also why you don't put organ donor down on your license. Are you an organ donor?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay, you should check your license and make sure you're not, because nurses will, if you're an organ donor,
Oh, I heard a story about this.
yeah, if you're an organ donor and you're waiting and you're about to die, nurses will shoot you up with morphine, right? Which kills you, right? Painlessly, quote unquote, right? But then to harvest
They
your
sell
organs
your
quicker.
organs.
Yeah, well, in that case, they're not selling it. In the Kentucky case, they found out about these abortions because all the nurses were driving around Lamborghinis. I swear
Really?
to God, they were making $500,000 off each of these kids.
Holy
Swear to God, it's crazy.
fuck, dude, that sucks.
Back to babies. Or gorillas. What are we talking about? More babies, dude.
Dude, I don't know. Let's just cut everything. So anyway,
Yeah,
I'm Daenerys Targaryen. We're college students at Harvard.
Yeah, bro.
Actually, don't
Trevor
cut
Leahy,
anything. I'm
Trevor
standing
Leahy.
on that. I'm standing on that. Don't cut anything. Dude, yeah, I heard a story though, man. It was really sad. It was this dad and his daughter was in like some kind of deal where, you know, she's like on getting operated on and like verge of death kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then but like she was savable, but the
Yeah.
doctor had told the dad, "Hey, there's nothing we could do for her."
Yeah.
And that's because she had organ donor.
It happens all the time. I have a alleged parent that's a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I get you fired.
What's her job code
yeah,
and
name
what's
and
her
date of
full
birth.
name?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just so we
Social
understand
Security.
context
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
story.
yeah. Bro, this stuff happens actually all the time. This has
Really?
happened where I'm from,
Mm-hmm.
in hospitals where I'm from,
Yeah.
like near my house. Legitimately, this happens a lot, and of people that totally savable. People that are not too though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty
Dude,
crazy.
speaking about that, what do you think about Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior? Our Lord and Savior.
Dude, religion's
Savior of all the whites.
religion's a complex thing, dude.
Yeah.
It's a complex topic, dude. Because I'm in my own spiritual dimension here. I think, right? Like I'm not subscribing to a religion. I don't think it's fair to put your eggs in a basket, especially one that gives people power.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a eccentric type.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more of a. I'm gonna take mushrooms. Okay, wait. This is crazy. Okay, okay. First of all, what spiritually? What do you think about Jesus? What do you think?
Jesus
spiritually?
Christ.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Dude, I mean,
Christ.
here's my number one thing. I think like anything that gives people like a cathartic release, I think is important to have. I think
Exactly.
it's
Religion
important
is
to have.
hugely important.
Yeah, like a code of conduct and things. I do think I don't ever want to have like a firm belief in something I can't like definitively prove.
That's fair to say, but what in life, yeah, there's a lot of unknowns. That's fair to say. And that's kind of exactly what I believe. I believe in not knowing, and I'm okay with that.
Well, I think and I'm okay with not knowing. But
Yeah.
like there's so many comforting aspects of like Christianity in particular and
For
things
sure,
that
dude.
it's pretty like magnetic and it's like more comforting than not to know that, to at least believe that there's something, right? So it's just like whatever makes you more comfortable.
Yeah, it
and
served its
gives you a
purpose well.
better- Yeah, and give you a better code of conduct and northern light to follow.
Definitely.
But there are definitely a lot of like valid points against it and valid points for it.
Yeah, I would say the pedophilia thing. We're not rocking with that.
Well,
This is crazy. alleged two of the priests so I grew up a Catholic, actually, allegedly. I grew up Catholic, allegedly, in Chicago, allegedly. And in my church of my school, the church I went to every Sunday and Wednesday, like all the time. And I was an altar boy too.
Altar boy? I don't even know what that is.
Altar boy.
Oh, altar, yeah.
Yeah. You just like carry the cross and you do like weird shit for the priest, low-key. You're just like you're the first. Bro, if the priest is a rapist, you're the first.
You're the first.
You're the
Imagine
victim.
being the one kid that's not.
Yeah.
Would you feel kind of left out?
Well, I'll let you.
No, keep going.
That's me.
Keep going.
Right, so,
You're
okay,
the
so-
local expert.
So the local. Okay. So two of the priests in my alleged church, where I grew up, were allegedly rapists. Allegedly, and were sent to other churches. And this happens all the time, where they take priests from churches where they're having problems with kids, and instead of prosecuting them, they send them away. They'll send them to different countries. They'll just send them all around, move them around, right? It's just, and then you end up having like, all these issues. Nothing ever happened to me, and honestly, I'm kind of upset about it.
Yeah, I think any kind of organized religion, it's incredibly easy to weaponize.
Super easy to weaponize, especially when your religion says you can't have sex with the vagina, like as a priest.
Really?
That's a bummer. And I'm not gonna go there. But
Oh yeah, please, let's not talk about raping kids. That would be so bad for our first episode.
But bro, dude, like, what are you gonna do? What are
Yeah.
you gonna do? You're setting up for failure, dude. You're set up for failure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Priests used to be badass, and they used to get so much sniz that that's the reason they're not allowed, because they had so much power in society that they would fuck all the women. And so people got together and said that they can't. That's why. They're so goated. And now they're not so much. But it's an interesting story about why, you shouldn't give power to people over things spiritually. When it's bro, especially when this is like, people are using religion as an escape, right? And they're using it as like, like this authority. You got to be careful of the people you put in power when,
Well, that's another interesting conversation. I have a couple of tangents, actually.
I've got some too, so yeah, do your thing.
Mine might take a while.
Mine's just a simple one, like,
Okay, then
like
you go.
two-sentence thing about the Epstein files that did get released. Were emails, thousands of emails that just got released showing that Trump in 2017, when he was in office, went to Thanksgiving dinner with Jeffrey Epstein. Fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And that's just like one part of the thousands of emails of bullshit that people are sifting through right now, and of what's gonna be released. So I thought nothing was gonna be released, but it's way more than people thought, and it's way more intertwined. But
Man, that would be horrible to like go in and just see that firsthand. I don't really know what would be worse, seeing that or your algorithm.
bro, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Imagine like dual monitoring that, and just like on one monitor it's fucking monkey titties or whatever you have on there, and then the other it's like, oh my god, all these politicians are in cahoots and having sex with kids. You would
And
just
having sex with
be
other
crying
politicians.
the whole time.
Guess what else was possibly proven? Donald Trump possibly gave George W. Bush a blowjob. This is real. No, this is real. This is real. I swear to
Real
fuck.
fake
You can
news.
find real fake news. This is your daily dose of fake news. Shit I saw on Instagram, real setups saying like truth. Yeah, guys, my sources, bro. We'll put them in the description below. It's just links to reels.
Okay, well, I actually have an interesting question for you, right?
Let's hear it,
So I'd love to like eventually like talk about like there's a lot of things I want to talk to you about, right? Like
Yeah.
girls in particular, like green flags, red flags, and all this.
Sure.
But this conversation about power, I think, is really interesting, right?
It's pretty interesting.
And I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of like I got into theology and philosophy like quite a bit. So when it comes to
Dirty
religion, I
dog.
could go on a couple of rants here. But
Dude.
when it comes to power in particular, there's this really. So we talk about like what kinds of personality archetypes could really like handle power.
Well, handle power or attracted to power?
Well, handle power, right? But you could say like, yeah, certain personality types are attracted to power, and that's why they end up in the hot seat. But
Yeah.
there's this whole kind of like, argument about it. Like Plato, Ring of Guys, this shepherd, so altruistic character, right? I think that's why Plato would make him a shepherd. Goes into this cave, sees on the ring of a giant this finger, right? Finger, of course, 5 of them, I think. But also this ring. I didn't mess up at all. I meant to say that, right? Matter of fact, there was 2 hands on the giant.
Well,
But yeah, so giant. Presumably, giant is someone that took steroids, right? Like
Yeah.
you. So just
Yeah.
to try to like relate it to your world. And on this, the finger of this giant, he sees this ring. This shepherd grabs the ring. And now Plato has this interesting take on power, right? Power, if you really try to like parse the word power and figure out what that means, one example of that could be the ability to do things without consequence. So the shepherd, he puts this ring on, and what does the ring do? It gives him power because that ring makes the shepherd invisible. Now that would be a pretty big, like quintessential example of power, right? Being able to be, if you subscribe to the notion of power being the ability to do things without consequence. Now you have a ring that makes you invisible. You could do things without consequence, right?
yeah.
So now the shepherd immediately becomes corrupt. He becomes a priest. No, sorry.
Yeah, he becomes a Catholic priest.
No, he starts like raping, killing. He becomes this councilman for this king, and does like all this kind of like, becomes a podcaster. He does,
Yeah.
he does like, he becomes like
Relatable
a
as
bad
fuck.
person, right?
Yeah.
And so that's like one argument, one notion of power is whoever has it, absolute power will corrupt absolutely. Now there's a counter argument.
That's a phrase I've heard before.
Right.
Yeah.
That would come from this. Now there's a counter argument. Tolkien, the writer of Lord of the
Lord
Rings.
of the Rings, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, he had directly responded to Plato's Ring of Guys. And
Ring of Guys.
which is what it was called. I'm probably fucking butchering that name, by the way, Ring of Guys, but it doesn't matter, right?
Sounds pretty.
I'm just making all this shit up.
Yeah. The guys don't listen to us.
You're just like, what the fuck? But I am actually probably butchering it. But it's like, I don't, like, phonetically, it looks like, it's like, I think G-Y something. Like, phonetically, it looks like it could be pronounced like this. I don't actually know how it's legitimately pronounced. But, so Tolkien responds to Plato's Ring of Guys, or Ring of whatever the fuck, and says, no, actually, people that don't want the power, Frodo, can have this quintessential example of power, and they can still remain altruistic because they don't want the power.
So I've heard.
Yeah, and then there's other, characters like Gandalf. He's good because he never accepts it because he doesn't want it, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So there's that kind of argument about like, okay, maybe you could be powerful and still altruistic just simply because you don't want it. But then there's other examples, right? Like Game of Thrones. It's all these characters playing musical chairs, and whenever they get the hot seat of the throne, they're all various different personality types. And I'd say you're equivalent to Frodo, or you're equivalent to Frodo, the person that doesn't really want the power in Game of Thrones is this character by the name of Jon Snow. He's like this bastard child from Ned Stark, and he doesn't want the power, but people like really like him, they really fuck with him, they kind of want to give it to him. But then when Jon Snow gets the power, all he does is he tries to avoid it because he doesn't want it. And so the argument is like, no, even the Frodo character, even the character that doesn't really want the power, can actually handle it because every opportunity they're going to be looking to get rid of it, right?
True.
So there's that argument about power. There's just the argument about, does it corrupt? Like, absolutely.
Do you think if you were president, do you think if you had, okay, the president doesn't, I mean, we've kind of seen. Okay. So there's parts of this.
Dude, I
Number
would
one,
never want to be president.
in today's society, to be powerful, you have to be corrupted. Like, look at Trump. Look at every other president. I'm not even. I don't even want to go into it because it gets kind of like weirdly political, and I'm gonna say some things. That
Oh, really?
I probably
Politics
shouldn't
is
say.
political?
Well, like, should I?
Who gives a fuck? Also, do not cut any of this.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding. Don't cut any of this. This is the one. We're not retaking
Yeah.
it. This is the one.
Every president that's ever been,
Mhm.
all these people in power, Jeffy Bezos, dude, all these people in power, they're all corrupted on some level, right? Whether they've been to Epstein Island, whether, your alleged wife is a man named Michael, Michelle Obama. This is proven. We know this. This is proven. Have you seen this?
No idea. Dude, I don't want to see monkey titties.
Whoa, what do you say?
Well, okay, your algorithm. That's crazy. That's oh fuck in this context. Oh, God damn it! I just meant your algorithm, the same algorithm that would show you monkey titties, is
will also show
gonna...
me Michelle Obama's dick swinging in the dress, and I'll put it up. The audience will see it, and I'll zoom in, make sure you see it swinging, and
Dude,
you
that's
can see
gonna
your
get
balls.
clipped when we blow up. When we get 3 subscribers and not 2, we're gonna
cooked.
fucking. Oh my
We're
God, they're
fucked.
gonna clip that bit for me. It's gonna be terrible.
But
That's not
if
even
you
what
think
I meant
about
to
it,
say.
yeah, totally. Whatever, dude. We believe you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Basically, all these politicians are corrupted and have stuff against them, so they can be used, so they can be lobbied in ways, right? So even
Super
if you,
PACs. Yeah, keep
whatever
going.
PACs,
Keep going. Whole conglomerates of big. Yeah. Go.
that all that. Basically, I'm just saying, to be even a president today, you're not actually the president.
Yeah,
You're not the president for the people. You're the president for whoever, wants what they want from you. But if you were the president, if you had 100% power over this government, let's say a dictatorship over the United States, do you think you would be or wouldn't be corrupted by power?
Do you think I wouldn't be corrupted by power?
Yeah. Or would you?
So what you're pitching
If you had
is,
ultimate power in the U.S., everything. Or maybe, like, it's just easier to say the U.S. because over the whole world, it would be like, it's too much to think about.
Well, I think people are really good at coming up with excuses. And here's one thing for you, right? Like, also, are we recording? It would be incredibly funny if it just turned off. Like,
That would suck dick. I think we're recording.
yeah,
We're going.
Okay, yeah, man. So, people are really good at creating excuses. And we have this word corruption. I think, really needing to parse that. Like, corrupt to you would look different than corrupt to me, right?
Sure.
And so if, like, I would probably say yes, because, like, to me, it could be, and we talk about things very binary, like we have good, bad, when everyone's like just a concoction of random traits that are perceivable in different ways, right?
Yeah. There's no way it's black and white.
When you say corrupt, it could be like your definition of
Are you taking the population and keeping them at a certain level for you to like do well? You know what I mean? Like, okay, so basically
so distributing wealth.
Distributing wealth in a really, really fucked up way.
Well, I don't think anyone ever, from the first person perspective, thinks that they're corrupt. And this is my argument, right? Like, corrupt to you
Sure.
could look different to corrupt to me. And so,
That's
like,
a great point.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, I could think, okay, well, there's a lot of, write that down. Okay. Well, it's like thinking about it like this, right? Like, it's some issue, abortion, right? I could think, I could be like, well, I love killing babies, but you might hate the idea of giving women rights. And so those are
I fucking hate it.
those are our two like opinion pieces, right? And so to you, corrupt could look like killing babies. So I want to go
Yeah.
around and kill all these babies,
True.
but then you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And so if I go and do that, you might call me corrupt. And then from my perspective, it's like, no, I'm being altruistic. I want to kill all these babies.
True.
And that's just like what I want to do. And so corrupt is like, it can get kind of contorted. And so I would say if you're operating within your own agenda and you're not, you are at least carrying the intent to have, unilateral utopia, then you're probably not corrupt, but I think that word corrupt could be easily weaponized to just say anyone that disagrees with you is corrupt.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. The government is filled with so many people now. Like, the government is so complex, and from
Really?
one thing, it's crazy. I know.
Really?
From yeah,
the
Willie,
bureaucracy.
bro. From like the from the idea of like a law to the inception of it being like a thing, bro. The amount of hands and people that it's being touched by, right, and the amount of like
You could say
lobbying.
that law is like a child in the Catholic Church.
That's right. No, exactly right. Because every step along the way, let's say you're just doing, you want to make some money off something, right? So you're gonna take $1
really?
off this,
I would love
right?
to make some
Like
money off this.
over this piece of bread. This piece of bread needs to arrive at this last person completely whole. But every step along the way, somebody's taking a little nibble because it's just a little
dude.
nibble. By the end of the fucking line, there's no bread left.
Bro, that's the whole idea about Doge and everything, Doge, right? And like what it was like, we spent, was it like, I don't remember the exact amount of billions that we had spent influencing international politics, but only
Bro.
13 cents in the dollar was actually used because
Yeah.
there was, there was all these other layers of bureaucracy that kept having to get paid off. And so from the start, the money going in, and then the end, money actually being used to influence other politics, which we can argue about is probably not a good thing.
Bro.
But anyway, like there's so much bureaucracy that's not even like being effective, right? Like only 13 cents in the dollar was actually utilized.
Exactly. And if that, right? Because once the 13 cents gets to where it needs to go, then you're getting things like, like a fucking bolt on like a fucking plane, like, or a bolt in like a fucking shed in the fucking military is like, will be
And the
$10,000
fucking.
in the fucking, like, dude, like a fucking hammer, right?
Really?
With a nail.
Hammer time.
With a nail, right? It would go through so many hands, and like people want to make money off the military, and there's such a big budget that at the end of the line, bro, this fucking hammer and this nail costs like $100,000, and you can do that because it just kind of passes through, like you get grants and like money's like fake, basically.
Oh yeah, we're in debt
Yeah.
to fund all this stuff too.
What are we doing, dude?
Well, we talk about politics and everything, right? I wonder if, so there's kind of like a Bayes theorem conversation going on about like, well, maybe the reason why you're looking into politics is conditional on you already being corrupt, right? And to
100%.
validate your point, and like there are absurd things that you'll hear, like what, the ACOB, like I'm from the Seattle area and all cops are bastards. On the surface level, that sounds ridiculous. I think it is ridiculous, actually. Like,
Anything
of course.
black and white is fucking stupid.
But also, like, I
All
really
cops.
wanna understand, different perspectives, especially like those that are like don't make any sense. And trying to like look into that perspective, the argument that they had for it was pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like you would select to be a cop because you're a bad person was the idea behind ACOB, was you are a cop conditional on you being a bad person, which I think normal people conventionally would just disagree with blatantly, right? But
Yeah.
that was effectively the argument that they lobbied. And then but okay, here's a point, right? Abraham Lincoln was not honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Honest day, bro. What are you talking about?
well, he told the South that he
Yeah, he did do
wanted,
that. He did
yeah,
do
and
that.
he lied about his intention with slaves and
But his
everything.
name is Honest Abe.
I know, and you're right. Fuck, I didn't consider that.
Yeah, what are you
No,
talking
but here's my thing. So Abraham Lincoln, I think a lot of people would agree is, probably a good president. But just like looking at that, like trying to delineate between, we're only 300 years old, but like trying to like look into the past and then look at what we have right now, right? Like, people back in the day didn't have social media. So maybe it's
Get outta here.
easier to put, huh?
Get out of here.
Dude, I'm being for real.
No way.
I'm actually being dead ass. They did not have social media in the 1700s
Wolf.
and 1800s and like
Right.
1900s, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty weird.
I know. But anywho, they were yeah. So it's we talk about like politicians and everything. It's like maybe if they're all already corrupt, which I don't know if I fully subscribe to that motion. I think there are politicians like Bernie Sanders. Like I don't agree with a lot of what he does, but I think he does have like the general population in mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. So some
Um,
good points.
and like there are pictures of him like being dragged by like cops and being like a legit advocate, and I think it's pretty like he does generally have like, oh, I don't want to just take money off this dollar and become corrupt. I actually want to help people unilaterally, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, like there are like these arguments about maybe the reason why we see so many new corrupt politicians is simply because we have more social media and coverage to put in the limelight. Whereas you have people such as somebody that would be called Honest Abe, despite him not actually being honest. Maybe when you only have one source of news and everyone can kind of influence it however they want, and all these, priming and everything, and then they kind of just say what you want to hear, and then all this. Maybe the reason why you have more corrupt politicians nowadays is because simply they can't get away with doing things that would be malicious,
Very
right?
true.
I don't think freeing the slaves is like a malicious thing at all, but just to like the point of, well, he's called Honest Abe, but maybe he only really acted within his own self-interest, and
Right, or
because of his generation, he was able to get away with that.
I've heard some things about Lincoln where
You've heard some things?
I've heard some things,
Tell me it's not from
Right.
your algorithm.
and this is just purely from my algorithm. So
God
it's
damn it.
garbage. This is absolute garbage, but it's possible.
Okay.
Bro, I've heard things like he didn't actually initially want to free the slaves, and it just was like it was the popular thing where he was, and he wanted to get elected, and that became his stick, right? I've actually heard that.
The voices in your head told you that?
The
or-
voices in my head, bro. It's the fucking 5G. CIA is just dialing it in, bro. I'm getting cooked.
All right, well, now for
Microwaved.
our special guest, Abraham Lincoln. Please come into the podcast booth. Howdy, y'all. My name is Abraham Lincoln.
He does not talk like that.
How do you know what I talk like, madam? You
Got
weren't around
recordings
when
of
I
him.
was talking.
Honest Abe,
What would you like to ask me, young man?
what was pussy like back then? Because I heard it was disgusting. You guys weren't showering and shit.
Well, to be very honest with you, I wasn't very into pussy. How do you pronounce that, pussy? We didn't really have that word back in my day, but I assume you're talking about the female genitalia,
Talking about the vaginas.
the vaginas.
The
Okay,
vagine,
we
dude.
did have those back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, there were all these mighty fine young men walking around back in my day, and to be honest with you, young fella, I really liked the young ones, the young men
Young man.
back in the day.
Average politician, dude.
Right,
They never change.
right,
Right.
right.
Dude, isn't it crazy how back in the day,
Okay, Abraham Lincoln out. Dude, that was
beautiful.
crazy good podcast
Yeah.
already so far. We had such a absurd,
Riveting. Bro, you could literally think about it. Think about this. You could literally back in the day, you could
What
go
do we?
fucking like kill somebody and go into the next village and
That's what I'm
just.
saying. You just get away with it.
Get
All right.
away with
Anyway,
it.
let's role play. I think that's the natural,
Oh yeah.
and that's naturally where we go.
Or
No, let's role play.
okay, we can roleplay.
Okay, what do you want to do?
No. Let's roleplay. Let's
What were you gonna say? What was the dumb shit that you were gonna say?
take off our clothes and roleplay for the cam.
I'm already butt naked. They can't see
They
that.
don't know it. They don't know it. But we're literally sitting
So we'd have to
on
put
the
our
floor,
clothes back
on a concrete
to
floor,
take 'em
butt
off.
naked.
All right,
yeah.
but let's role play. Let's role play, and I'm actually being like genuine, right? I do want to role play with you. Let's pretend, dude. Actually, shut the fuck up. Let's pretend like I'm a girl and you are gonna cold approach me for the very first time. I want to see how you would walk up to a girl for the very first time. So let's create a scene. You're in Vegas with your boys. You're in Vegas with your boys. I'm on the
Do I or
street.
don't I have access to roofies? Cut that.
Dude, don't cut anything. I'm actually being genuine with you.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Can you pinky promise you're not
I
gonna cut
pinky
anything?
promise. I pinky
And we're
promise.
posting this one.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
no
post
thumb
it.
work, just pinky promise. All right, so we're on the street.
crossing my
I've had a
toes.
very rough life. My father not around, and I'm not saying all girls without fathers turn out like sluts like me, but I am a literal prostitute.
Okay.
And it's just kind of what it is, right? It's very cold, but for whatever reason, I'm very scantily clad, even though the weather is, it's 1 a.m. freezing.
You want to know something?
No. And okay, what were you gonna say?
I've been a prostitute before.
Dude, shut the.
I
Okay.
swear to God. Have you not heard the story?
No, tell me, and then we can get back to role playing. I want to set the scene, and then we'll
Okay.
keep role playing. But tell me about how you're a prostitute. I'm sorry that happened to you.
This is a long story,
Okay, go.
but kind of. But I can shorten it up and make it sweet.
Okay, just please go.
But I fucked.
Anyway,
one out
and
of
then when
10
I'm on the
torta
street-
for $30.
Okay, actually,
Have I not told you the story?
dude, I don't know if you have.
This is crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how'd that happen?
Okay.
How'd that happen, baby?
So this was probably like 2 years ago now. I don't know when this was. I don't really remember because I just try to block it out of my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so my buddy, we won't say his name.
But what is his name?
His name is. We won't say his name.
Just like, okay, bleep that, and then just
that.
say his name is like Mike Wazowski. Just say his name is Mike Wazowski, but then cut the actual name.
Yeah. Okay, so he hits us up, and this is like, I was like full hoe, and I'm like talking to like fucking like literally 100 girls at one time. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm dead serious about it. I'm not like exaggerating for like clout because I'm a goat dude or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I literally was at one point, and not really successfully, kind of. But
Wait, what's your name again? Tater Tot?
Trevor Leahy.
Trevor Leahy. Why did I think it was something with a Tate? Was that one of your previous names and like the other 13 failed?
Probably.
Okay, whatever. Okay, keep going.
I'll be Andrew Tate. But
keep going.
so I'm Andrew Tate, and my friend hits me up, and he's like, "Bro, we gotta go run a train on this girl." Or no, that's not how it started,
We have to.
guys. No,
We have
guys.
for America.
Jesus Christ, dude, I'm getting this fucking
For America.
guys. China will take over if you don't. Israel will take over their government if you don't run a train on this girl. She was Jewish, but we'll get back to that later. Okay, so my buddy hits us up. He's like, "Bro, I'm with this girl," because we had just gotten out of a party. We just left a party. It's like, bro, it's like 3 a.m. right now, or 2 a.m. And he's like, "Bro, this girl, she's at a party right now. She wants us to pull up. I'm just arriving to the party. You guys should pull up with us because I don't want to be alone and this weird fucking chick that I just met. He met her at a bar. Okay." And I'm like, "All right, let's go to this party." It's whatever. We get there, it's some random party. We know nobody. And we're just, whatever. Like, we're just, dude, that's so hot. I wish I could record this, guys, for our audio listeners, because there's no video listeners. Is sucking the mic off. Right now. I mean, okay, well, you can't even. I forgot. I just said your name, dude. We gotta cut that.
Okay, bleep
cut
that.
The name.
My name is Daenerys Targaryen.
Daenerys is fucking.
I don't understand why you would say Daenerys
That's crazy.
Targaryen and then bleep it.
Weird.
Because they're not gonna know you said my
Yeah.
actual name, so just bleep that and still say you said Daenerys Targaryen.
Yeah,
But
cut
they
that.
Can't, they can't. You know what I'm saying? So just.
But we get to this party. We get to this fucking party, and it's just insane. It's just a weird party. There's a DJ, and there's like 10 people, and it was a weird party because there was 20 people, but 10 of the people were girls, and they were all in one bedroom, just sitting like in a circle. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's a Labubu ritual.
It was a Labubu ritual.
They do this.
It was actually weird, and so we're just like going around the house, just like looking around, and just me and people. I saw a couple people I recognized, and then this chick is like, at the party's like dying out, and we're like, we shouldn't be there because we can't be the last people in this house that we know nobody in. So we're like, okay, we gotta dip. And this chick is like, "Hey, I've got a hot tub at my apartment. We can all just go there." And I'm like, and we can actually insert pictures. I'll blur everybody's faces out. But we end up all naked in the hot tub together.
I'll send you the pictures too of that.
Yeah, okay.
So for your processing. Yeah.
I'll show you these pictures too, because these are fucking sick.
I'd like to see them.
Yeah. So we're like, okay, and we all go to this girl's apartment, and it's weird because we all started talking. And we're like, because she was a known slut, and she was going to go fuck this guy. This was our friend, but then she said she didn't want to because she wanted to fuck one of our different friends. She wanted to, and basically, so we're like, okay, basically, oh no, wait, hold on. Okay, we'll cut that because I basically just fucked up the whole
Don't
story.
cut anything.
We're not cutting
even
anything.
kidding.
But we're getting there. We're in the hot tub, and it's kind of the boys right now, and we're just talking like, and we just get this idea. We're like, we could totally run a train on this girl. It would be so easy, right? But here's the problem. She has this fucking literal like 200-pound, 4 foot. I swear to God, 4 foot, 200-pound. I'm not making this up. Torta. It was pretty much like an Oompa Loompa, like close to it.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. And and so we talked to this massive slut, this massive whore. She's like, okay, you guys can fuck me, but somebody's gotta fuck. Oh, cut that. Somebody's gotta fuck. But we'll cut the name. You won't hear that name. Cut that.
Okay.
Okay. And nobody is touching that. Nobody's touching that. I'll show you pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I touched it. But but okay, and at the end of the day, we're like, okay, so how the fuck, one of us has to take one for the team. One of us has to take one. We're like, fuck, dude, what do we do? And then I'm like, you know, I just threw a number, $30.
Really?
$30, dude, $30. And I'm like, okay, but think about it like this. Okay, in my head, it's like, okay, this girl was a virgin, right? She's not fucking around. She's not a whore because she's too ugly to be a whore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Love it. The other girl brought droves of men home. She went to the bar 4 nights out of the week, and every night she brought home at least 4 guys to run a train on her.
Really? Every single night?
Four nights out of the week. Like a fucking
right.
Thursday.
But every single one of those 4 nights?
Every single one of those nights, I swear to God, because we would hang out. We ended up. I have evidence of this later. I have evidence of this later. I'll tell you the story about this later. But
because you were the girl in a wig.
I was the girl in the wig, and I got fucked. And made $30.
How does he know all this
This
information?
is so weird, dude.
This is really good journalism.
But yeah, so I just throw up a number. You know, $30. Crazy. I thought, you know, it's a high bid, dude. It's a high bid.
That's a high bid.
It's a high bid, dude.
That's a high bid.
The boys, dude. They come through.
The boys.
The boys, they come through, dude. They run $30, bro. I take a Blue Chew. Sponsor us.
Dude, we have 3 subscribers and one of them's Blue Chew.
Make sure when you're fucking tortas, 1 out of 10 tortas, and you want to be able to keep it up, make sure you take a Blue Chew. Plug. And okay, basically, we get there. This is so fucking freaky, dude. Some of the freakiest shit I've ever done.
Really? What about this would be freaky?
Bro, basically, and I'll say names because it's funny because you know them all. I can't believe you haven't heard the story. But
Yeah.
fucks this girl first. Okay. Or no. So, okay, basically, I have to go first. But I ended up fucking this fucking torta for like 45 minutes. So I have to, she did like shots off me. And then I'm like, fuck, okay, fine. I go and I'm fucking this torta. Goes in and fucks this absolutely disgusting whore first. And bro, none of these guys use condoms, by the way, or protection of any sorts.
Way.
Yeah.
So he just has STDs.
1,000%. He has to. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting. It's horrifying, and I'm so glad I didn't do anything with that chick. Which is, you know, in retrospect, I actually came out so hard on top because I got $30. I didn't get any STDs. I'm not mad about it. Right?
Yeah.
It was all right time because the lights were all dark and, you know, I didn't see anything. So, you know, it was fine, dude. I don't even care. Okay. Okay. But basically, okay, so my boy, we'll cut that. Goes in first, fucks this girl, came in her mouth.
No way.
The first one on the train. Bro, you can't be first on the train and come in a girl's mouth. My boy. Jesus.
No way.
Goes second, couldn't get it up because it's such, dude, think about it, that's such a crazy pressure. That situation alone is like that, dude, like it's, bro, you're like on, like it's on the line, you know, like that's a pretty crazy situation to be in and like be comfortable in. But basically, and didn't tell the other boys that he came in her mouth. So just macked on her for basically like 15 minutes. Bro,
No way,
to
that's
come out of this fucking whore for like 15 minutes. And
Dude,
then
what
was
is this, like a Catholic party or something?
literally, bro. And he couldn't get up, so he comes out and he's like, and then by now I'm out. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, or no, and then he's like, you have another Blue Chew, by the way. Blue Chew sponsor us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, bro, here, take it. It didn't end up, it wasn't like quick enough. We had ended up leaving within the next little bit, so it didn't kick in yet. But then goes in, max on the slut for a little bit, actually hits it. Or he couldn't get it up, then hits it. It was a weird situation. But basically, and then sucked. It's come. We'll cut that.
And that's the story?
That's the story. And then this, you know, fucking chick, and then later they kept, bro. These guys, they went for seconds, they went for
Fucking
thirds,
guys.
bro. They went for seconds and thirds. They
These
kept coming back
guys.
later, and
These
they were
bastards.
low key kind of a fun like two girls, like low key, because it was kind of a vibe, because they were always up to fuck shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Right? So I was just hanging out. We hung out like a decent amount as friends, like after that. And later we found out, we came to their house. She's like, yeah, you guys can come over. And she was coming back from the bars. And on the way back from the bars, she picks up 4 different guys.
Oh my god.
And we get there at the same time. We just happen to get there at the same time. And then she's with 4 of the guys. And then we're like, yo, what the fuck? The fuck?
That's the name.
Yeah. And she's like, oh shit, my bad. And we're like, okay, well, we're the A team, so you gotta send the B team home.
Mhm.
And
This is like Avengers.
yeah, this is like Avengers, bro. And basically, and then she's like, no, she's getting all mad because we were like trying to like beef with the guys, but this group of guys they were literally soy boys. They were literally like widowy pussies, bro. Like
Really?
we could have fucked them up so bad, dude. We're so good at like that 18 over here.
Yeah.
but we ended up she and I ended up making her pay me $20 for us to leave because the guys were so scared that they were gonna walk out and we were gonna like, you know, not doing anything to them allegedly. But crazy story.
Then you had sex with the guys.
Then we had sex with the guys and yeah, it was pretty fun. But dude, where the fuck, how'd that story come about? I have no idea.
We were role playing.
Oh yeah, we were.
We were role playing at the very beginning.
Yeah, I'll throw those pictures in. I'll show whatever your name is. Those pictures.
Daenerys Targaryen.
Daenerys. Those pictures. We'll bleep that. Daenerys. I mean, bleep.
Right. Okay. Please. So I'm genuinely being for real about not cutting anything, but
Yeah,
the bleeping.
but we're
no.
bleeping for sure.
Oh,
We're bleeping
you
for
kind of
sure.
have to.
Yeah, we gotta bleep, bro. I can't like out my my brethren. And
Don't bleep those two
Yeah,
names.
don't bleep
The rest,
those.
bleep. Dude, honestly, give me like a filter too, so it sounds like.
Yeah. We'll put this whole thing will sound like this is so fucked up. Bro, there's actually settings on
The
here we
Joe
can do
Rogan
that.
experience.
Yeah.
You just sound like Joe Rogan the whole time.
Bro, but yeah, that's a pretty crazy story, bro.
That is a pretty crazy story. I didn't expect
Do
that.
you have any crazy stories like that at all?
Dude, no. I'm actually a virgin.
That's kind of nice, dude. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, no. I don't have any crazy stories like that.
That's pretty nice, dude. Because I've got a lot of them.
Yeah, I don't have any like. I mean, yeah, can't say I've ever been in a gangbang.
That's interesting that you say that. I haven't either, but
Really, you haven't?
but this is a crazy story though.
Oh, I guess technically you haven't, huh?
Yeah, because I wasn't a part of it, and technically they didn't do a gangbang because they weren't all in the same room. You know, this is semantics. You know, this is hearsay. You know, it's whatever you want. You know, definitions, right? Whatever. But but so I was talking to this one girl. You know, I won't out her.
What's? Okay.
Fuck you.
Okay. Good.
What a bitch, dude. So but she's always just like, stalking me and like,
Oh, sounds like it.
she actually does, and she
bet
like
she
sees
does.
me in the gym and stuff. It's weird. But, bro, so I was talking to this one girl, and we were getting kind of serious. And I'm young Jake, bro. I'm young Jake. This is young Jake, and I'm fucking naive and stupid, guys.
Really? You're
if
not
you
even stupid?
see, I didn't understand. Yes, and to
Really?
this day, I might be. We're cooked. I could let you in on some.
Did I
secrets
just
now.
lick the mic while I was giving it a BJ, and now I got
It's all
STDs
wet.
from my-
Yeah.
Well, it's because other people were probably spitting in this.
Yeah, but
Imagine if was on. She might get
Fucking
confused,
crazy.
bro. I mean, one of these like big black mics, she might think.
bro,
it's-
big black mics.
All right, but keep
She's
going.
back with her ex-boyfriend, by the way. She broke up with her boyfriend
No.
to fuck droves of guys. Got back with the boyfriend.
What?
Didn't tell him. We were thinking of telling him, but then like, why would we? He would just kill himself.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude,
I don't
I
know
would
what
want
to
to know
do.
though.
I
I
don't
would
know
want
what
to
to do.
know.
You would want to know?
I would want.
I would want to know. I would definitely want to know.
But if you're not friends with
'Cause I
him,
wouldn't- yeah, but
so then, dude, honestly, let me ask you a genuine question.
okay.
Do you think any of the presidents of the United States of America would tell this boyfriend? And would that be corrupt to not tell
Well,
him?
they would 100% do it, right? Because it's about having power over people. That's a huge thing. I have huge power over that guy, and of you too. I can get to pay me another $20 right now by just saying, "Hey, I'm gonna tell your fucking boyfriend that you fucked droves of men." So easy to. I would, this is how politics work, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
All right, let's role play. You want to
So-
role play? Do you actually want to role play?
Or do you want to hear this other story? I've got
Okay,
another
okay.
story.
Tell me another story. And then
I have
we'll
another
role play.
story. Yeah. So okay, so I'm dating this girl. I'm thinking it's pretty serious. I want it to be something because I'm retarded, right? And this chick, she's full, literally every red flag. She's been in every orgy. She's done all these, all this bullshit. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm so fucking stupid, guys.
What's her name? Jeffrey Epstein? Oh, yeah, you had mentioned her name.
yeah, yeah, but and I don't want to out her. I don't want to out.
Oh, yeah, don't ever out at all.
That's gonna sound so funny when it's
That,
cut.
dude, when you... Oh, because you're going to have to give this a name, huh? When you do
Nah.
production. Just call it story.
Yeah, this
Well, make that the title of this video. Story.
I'll send it to her too.
Don't do that.
but,
Okay.
But yeah, it's getting pretty serious, like we're together pretty much every day. And it's like probably like low-key 3 months in.
Literally?
And we're not together yet because she's a massive whore and I know this and I know it's a bad idea, but I'm like, oh dude, I really like this girl.
You love her.
I didn't love her.
No,
I
you
thought
loved
I
her.
did. Yeah,
You loved
I
her.
know.
I know you loved her.
And I was like, oh my God, like
You loved her.
I love everybody.
You loved her.
I love you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Daenerys Targaryen.
cut that. But bro, one night I'm at the gym.
Mhm.
I'm at the fucking gym, and she hits me up and she's like, "I shit you not. Should I go fuck this guy for money?" She just hit me up, texted me that. I'm at the gym. I had just left the gym. I just got in my car to leave, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Mhm. I cannot believe she did that.
I cannot believe she did that. That's bloody crazy. Blimey. It's crazy, mate.
Hi, Governor.
Oh, Governor, dude. I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm done with you, bitch ass. And then that's pretty much how that ended. But yeah, fuck that hoe. Low key. Fuck
Sucks. That
you.
sucks.
That sucked.
I'm sorry. That actually would really suck.
Do you have any
too.
stories like that?
Of
Do you want to talk
me-
about the recent one? Like what's going on with you now?
No.
Because we won't, bro, there's nobody will know this is us.
Dude, they might know it's us.
No, I promise you, and I won't even post it for a while too.
You can post it. I don't really care.
Like,
No,
yeah.
I don't have any. I don't have any like honestly like crazy stories.
Yeah,
So it's like yeah,
it's a good thing.
yeah. I mean I don't.
You're a good kid.
Despite sounding like a fraternity, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like for sure, dude. I don't have any
Oh, fuck
crazy
yeah.
stories.
Yeah. That's my fleck.
Nah, I don't really got any crazy stories.
Wait,
also, by the way, because we probably can't have this in the pod anyway.
Yeah.
Do you just want to like do a closing, then go get food, and we can keep talking
Sure.
about
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right.
Hello, everybody. That is our podcast. We are very grateful
cutting
indeed
all of
for
this.
the time that you have given us.
Very give. Very give.
Very give you do.
If you heard this,
You
shut
do-
your
you
fucking
do
mouth
good. You
about
do
this
good,
podcast. If you hear this, if you tell anybody, I'll go to your fucking house.
All right, my N words. Daenerys Targaryen out.
It's
And
Trevor Leahy.
Trevor Leahy.
Live
We're
from the
out.
Big Apple.
All right, and this is the ending.
Yeah.
We're not cutting it.
Adios.
All right, peace.